What's up, YouTube? This is my first ever video I'm going to post on my channel, and I hope you guys enjoy it. It's a political podcast, and this is episode 1.
Oh shit. That 70s show star Danny Matterson charged with raping 3 women.
Oh snap.
Figure out how to do it.
Spray-painted White Lives Matter on a statue in Richmond.
Uh-oh.
Ooh, that's bad.
What statue? Martin Luther King.
Oh my god.
They probably would have put that in there if it was Martin Luther King. Martin Luther King would be fucking not happy with this shit.
I got it.
If he was as real as he talked. You know?
Are you joining a ski or are you running?
Yeah, I just bought that tank. I have literally no other thing I want to get, so I just decided, what the heck.
Yeah,
I'll join you guys.
30% at least. Sometimes if you get it off, that last one I could have sworn that was 50% off, and then a little later in the day that went to 30. But
they do sometimes do deals like that where like early in the morning it'll be a big percentage off.
Like if you're on the first 2 hours or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I could have sworn that was the what I saw, but I don't know.
But yeah, I was in a Discord server one day, and this one girl was talking about how there was this YouTube video, and I guess it was a trans person in it, and she was like, "Oh, these people are making transphobic comments," and I was like, "Now, when you say transphobic, what do you mean by that?" And they're like, "Oh," and she's like, "Oh, well, they're telling them to kill themselves, and that, you know, they're not really a woman, and this and that, the other thing." I'm like, okay, that's not phobic. And yes, that does make them jerks.
Yeah, can we name it to, like, trans disgust?
Yeah.
Because, I mean, you can do what you want, I don't give a fuck, but don't teach it to kids as normal. Because it ain't.
Yeah, and I mean, and I think...
Don't fucking, like, bolster it and put it in these young people's minds that it's cool and trendy and all this stuff, and you'll be, you know, you'll have all the attention and everything else.
Right.
Hey, you will have all the attention, though, that's the thing. In a bad way. It's like, who's this person?
You'll have all the attention in both ways. Like, you don't... It's just, you don't need that attention when you know, it's like, just do your thing, you'll be alright.
Well, everyone's trying to get special treatment for something.
I don't know, yeah.
And it's like,
and they're pushing that shit on kids. Like, this is what they're fucking trying to teach them.
Right.
You know, these kids are growing up with, you know, Facebook and all this crap that's, you know, you can... And really all the online, you know, YouTube stars and stuff, like, these kids are gonna think they can be a YouTube star, and that can be their job.
Right.
Something like that. If they, you know, do these things, or... It's just crazy. And yeah, that's not what kids should be fucking trying to... Their goal, you know, is to be popular and
just live a simple life.
Just do your thing, yeah.
Yeah, go to school.
Well, that's one thing.
Play some sports, get a job.
Right. Like, that's one thing that I've never really understood the appeal of, is being famous. Like, because people mess with you when you're famous.
Right.
Like, I don't want to be messed with. Just leave me alone.
Yeah.
But I guess a lot of people, they don't share that.
I wouldn't mind being like, if this little YouTube fucking thing goes...
Don't expect it to pick up.
Oh, I know. But I'm saying I wouldn't mind if it did try to be like a voice of reason in this nonsense, not to be famous, but just to know
Right.
that
Yeah,
I'm,
I know
like,
what you mean.
reaching through to somebody.
Well, you guys could start your own channels. I don't want to be the only one posting stuff, because I'm also going to post my own stuff. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, I
you've
do.
got a channel. You can easily post this
Could-
podcast. We could both post the same thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I was planning on taking the ones that you put and then put it on mine just because.
Yeah, do
But
it.
yeah, we could I suppose.
I have to
record
edit the
more.
very begin. I'm recording right now, but I have to edit the very beginning because of some banking info.
Oh yeah, okay.
So I'm gonna cut out whatever conversation we had there. I wish I could just darken the screen and keep the conversation, but
You
I
might
don't
be
know.
able to do that.
I had the whole
Somehow.
video set up last night. I had a
Better do-
great introduction and a closing. It was amazing, and yet I decided, oh, I better play this before I post it. I'm like, oh wait, I can only hear myself.
Right.
Yeah, that sucks.
Yeah, I'd like to have an actual, like,
Did you at least keep the
Yeah, I
intro
didn't
so you could
edit
say anything?
anything. I actually edited the very beginning because it
No,
was
but I mean,
actually
like,
pointless.
You said you did an intro and stuff. Did you
Yeah, I
record
did an
that or
intro.
remember it so you can just say it again, or
It was nothing really, dude. It's just,
you just
yeah,
did it,
this is
yeah.
episode 1 here. I don't know what I'm
Yeah.
gonna call it, but here we go. That's literally all I said.
Alright. Yeah, I mean,
I have a profile picture for World
you have
Tanks.
a 103 directly, like, to your
Oh,
stomach box.
gee, I am tunnel vision
who
right
you
now.
talking to?
Ski.
Oh, is he the one still alive?
Yep.
Stupid, bro. I'm gonna die.
Yeah, it's,
Playing like
Getting fucking losing
someone
that.
who has no awareness.
we have been getting shit on.
Accurate.
Back to Garage.
That's gaysist.
Don't care.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I just read about that statue, and now I can't find it.
They scrubbed it. They took my fucking idea though, not to spray paint one on there, but just the White Lives Matter.
Well, remember a handful of years ago, the people were putting up flyers on that one college campus that said it was okay to be white,
Yeah, and they went crazy.
and everyone was like, "Oh my God, how dare they?" And I was like,
Right.
"What the fuck?"
Yeah, exactly. Like, really?
And it was
wasn't,
just like,
white power. It wasn't white anything. It just was like, it's okay.
yeah, just it's okay. Yeah.
No, ah!
And like, and it wound up being a prank by 4chan just to show how the news would fucking shit on it.
Oh, it was a
Because
prank. Because I saw an interview with the guy who did it.
Well, you know the OK symbol, the 3 fingers up with the one with your thumb.
Yeah,
and,
that was
and-
a 4chan.
yeah, that was a 4chan
troll.
thing too.
Yeah, that was a troll. But this one, I mean, maybe, but
But yeah, I mean, like, they played the media for a bunch of fucking idiots. And although if these videos are supposed to be going up on YouTube, we need to tone down the cussing because they will get demonetized.
Yeah, probably. It's not hard to fool the
Nah,
media
fuck
though.
that.
We are,
Right as you
we
say
are
that.
one of only
Yeah, fuck that, you fucking Jews.
yeah, exactly.
But
we are one of only 3 states in the entire country that are continuing a decline in coronavirus cases.
Oh, good for you.
look at you.
Us, Montana, and Hawaii.
Better keep those masks on.
What's happening with
Want to see them
Alaska?
numbers come back up.
We had, I think today it was like 345 new cases, something like
Holy
that.
smokes.
All bullshit.
British Columbia flips out when we get 20 new cases. Like that was a spike
Well,
only a couple days
there's
ago.
other states that are going the opposite way. They're like, what are they, like 3,000 new cases in a day?
What? That's massive. Holy
I'll see if I can
smokes.
find that story.
I got a patent here.
There was, remember, Florida and Texas were two of the states.
Help me, Rain.
Oh, I fucking missed.
Ah, he's gonna. I don't think I'm gonna die though, cause.
Oh, on fire? That didn't help.
Oh
I
no.
can pull in front.
Yeah, pull in front.
Alright, I'm gonna help you.
He's emerald. All right, nice.
Dude, I am fucked. Ammo rack, engine, track, gas pump. No.
Nice.
Oh, and I get the kill.
Nice.
E75.
It's Arizona, Florida, and Texas. Arizona had a new daily record high of 2,400.
Jesus.
Oh, I'm dead.
Texas, 2,518. And it doesn't say what Florida's was.
Fuck that.
Oh my
Steve
goodness,
still
Rain, your
can't come
whole
visit us.
your whole tank is destroyed.
I know.
Oh my goodness, Amarak, engine, track, gas tank.
Mm-hmm.
His barrel's probably sitting there limp.
Yeah. A couple
A
ways.
little bit drippy, a little bit itchy.
Your tank, your flag on your tank looks like a poo stain. Like what is that? Your flag. It looks like.
Gaston flag, dude.
It's a coiled
Oh.
snake.
Yeah, isn't that the "Don't tread on me"?
Yeah.
Yes.
He's playing dumb for YouTube.
No, I can't see it. Doesn't help that you make the flag look like a piece of crap. Literally.
What do you mean?
It looks so brown, you know?
Oh, I didn't make it that way.
Brown.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You're
it's
saying there's
because
something wrong
brown.
with brown things?
No, I'm not. It's like not. Why not make it white or black?
Uh-huh.
It's yellow.
Is yellow? This
Oh,
guy's
white,
also
white,
got a
White.
poo stained flag. This guy in the Bat
It's
Chat
supposed to
12.
be yellow.
I saw a new version of the Gadsden flag, and it's a gator, and it says gator with its mouth open. It just says "fuck around and find out."
Yeah.
Why not?
Didn't you say they had an Antifa one that was like a red flag?
Yeah, it was the
with a
red
fist?
flag with the black power fist, and it's gripping the throat of the Gadsden flag snake, and it says "We will tread."
Yeah. Please try.
Right? What are you gonna do? Soy at me?
Alright, you're fucking treading on your own turf right now, burning down your own cities. Like, you're idiots.
And that's the thing, is like, so my mother-in-law the other day was like, "Oh well, these riots were started by white supremacists." Even if that
Yeah.
was true,
Thousands
not.
of them in blackface.
yeah. Even if
And
it's
Nikes.
true, which it's not, you're telling me that all these black people, all these individual black people, just can't help themselves. That once they see a window get broken, they just have to go in and start looting shit.
Right?
Like that's rather racist of you.
No shit. What'd you say to that?
Well, I wasn't talking to her. My
Oh,
fiance
that's
was.
too bad. You should have.
And no, my
That's great.
fiance, my fiance is like, no, you cannot like have that. I'm like, I will fucking be her worst nightmare.
Well, Jesus, you gotta tell her. Somebody's gotta tell her so she doesn't walk around saying that crap like an idiot.
Right. Well, she also said that the Civil War was fought exclusively about slavery.
Oh my
And
goodness.
she also said that there were no slaves in the North at all.
I don't know about that. I just don't
1
know
to
the history.
6% depending on the slave, depending on the states. 1 to 6%
Per
population
state or
in the North, yeah. Depends on the state. They range from 1% were slaves to 6% were slaves. Depended on the state in the North.
and 97% of the people that own them are probably Jews.
I don't know yes or no about that one, but
Of course, I wouldn't put that in there.
I don't know. Are the Rockefellers Jewish? I imagine they had a handful.
I don't know if the Rockefellers are Jewish. The
'Cause, yeah, I
Rothschilds
mean-
are.
Yeah, Rothschild, but because the big families that I think of course, you have the Kennedys. They're Catholic.
Yeah.
You have
They all did.
yeah,
Not
right.
all of them, but there's been one that's been talking about all child pedophilia.
Right.
Oh, he's next to go then.
Right.
Probably.
Yeah.
I saw
Oh,
this
like
meme.
his dad and his fucking
Brother. Or no, yeah, uncle.
I saw this meme the other day, and it's the Undertaker coming out, and it says surprise witness Jeffrey Epstein, and then on the bottom it shows someone looking shocked, and it's like Hillary Clinton. And I was like, man, wouldn't that be some shit?
That would be some shit.
Like, faked a dude's death, totally made it like public thing, and then like, just kidding, he was in witness protection.
Yeah, I mean that's a possibility. A lot of people have said he ain't dead.
I don't think he's dead.
Right, so that's like one of the two options. He's
Yeah.
either in witness protection program, or he's back in Israel, or back on the island, or whatever, doing his thing.
You piece of crap.
I don't see how there could be any other option.
We're
than
so
dead.
dead in here, sweet.
Oh,
It's
yeah,
over.
Mistakes were made.
It's all over.
It's all over, but the crying.
Just got teammates. What are you doing on the right side there, bro? Around the like J8.
Fuck, sorry. Jesus. It's all out. I hope.
What do you think about the new charge, the felony charge against this officer in Atlanta?
Oh, the guy in
That's
Atlanta?
crazy.
Bullshit.
And then
Well,
now
the one
his
is-
partner is testifying against him. Now I can't believe that.
The one is actually being charged with murder. But then, yeah, the other one is being charged with aggravated assault.
Oh, that must have been updated.
Yeah, he's making a plea deal so he doesn't go to jail. But no, it's bullshit. They're just doing it to
That's
appease the
stupid.
mob.
Yeah, I don't know. Definitely not
was-
murder.
It was clearly... I wouldn't necessarily say a good shoot, but you could definitely make a solid case for self-defense.
Yeah.
Like, without a doubt.
Yeah, I wonder if the officer knew it was a taser or if he didn't know.
Doesn't matter. Dude had a weapon.
I know.
Right.
Well,
And he
it could.
turned and pointed it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but if he says
Well,
I didn't know what he had, you know, it
all
could
that shit.
change everything.
Well, not really. Well, I mean, like, he could theoretically say, hey, I saw him reach down and grab something off my buddy. I thought it was his gun. You know.
Yeah, you never know. I mean, it is kind of obvious
Especially
it's
at 2
yellow,
o'clock in the
but
morning. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah, but in a situation like that
And all
with your
that scuffle.
adrenaline pumping, like, you're not seeing color. You're seeing somebody point a gun-like
Yeah.
object at you.
yeah, and he quickly turned
They
around
knew
and
who the guy
shot.
was. He had all kinds of priors.
And he was out because of COVID.
Right, yeah. You said that.
And the guy's got a
Yeah.
wife and 4 children. What a disgrace.
He was out of prison on COVID from being in there from beating his kids.
Yeah, and his wife's defending him. What, for money, I guess?
Yeah, of course she is.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, she's probably gonna get all kinds of money if they
That's
can
what I'm
bolster this
thinking,
one
yeah.
to like the George Floyd thing. She's
No,
like,
that's not
shit,
gonna
I saw
happen.
he got a golden casket.
Right. Like, not just that, but, you know, all the
She's gonna get all
GoFundMes
gold
and...
teeth.
Yeah,
Right.
right?
Crazy.
Oh, right.
Like I said when I read that today, I was like, yep, and now 70% of the police force is leaving, the quitting.
70% like of what? Nationwide or?
Well, that's what I meant, what I was guessing the next headline would be. Because, I mean, why would you want to be a fucking cop? All this shit
Well,
going
right now,
on,
no.
you get thrown under the bus? No, fuck that. If you're in one of these liberal left-wing cities that has a left-wing crazy fucking leadership, I would fucking leave that department and get my fucking family out of that place if I had one. Why the fuck would you want to be in a precinct that they were going to throw you to the wolves if you defended yourself? I mean, they were, that one was way you know, better. It was way different than the George Floyd one.
Oh, apparently the old dude in Buffalo that fell down,
Yeah.
he has a skull fracture and can't walk.
Gee. Wasn't he in his 70s there and he got pushed by the officer?
Yeah,
Push
I saw
would
it.
be-
That was push would be
Would be a little bit harder than what
Yeah.
actually happened.
yeah.
I think the dude like really just went to like put his hand on the guy to be like, hey, back up a little bit,
Yeah,
and the dude like
dude-
threw himself
the-
backwards.
Yeah, the dude took a step back and tripped over his own fucking clumsiness and ate shit.
He really must have. Yeah, because he's bleeding out of his ear.
Did you see the video?
Yeah, yeah. It wasn't, I know it was not a full-fledged push, but I thought the officer, like, one-armed, like, you know, pushed him back a little bit. And then the
I don't
guy
even
just
think
like,
he put his
whoa,
whole
whoa,
hand on
whoa.
I don't even think
Well,
he put
even
his whole
so,
hand on him. I
even
think
so,
he
you
just,
can't really say that that was excessive force.
No.
You're in a fucking riot, you know, or
Yeah,
potential.
that's what I'm thinking. Like, what the heck is this
You know,
stupid
this
guy
wasn't
doing?
like them showing up to the 7-Eleven and this guy was, you know, getting out of hand and they pushed him. This was a fucking riot. They were pushing everybody back. That was what they were told to do.
What's he doing going up to them, you know? Like,
Yeah, like,
they're
right
all
in
on
his
edge.
face.
The cops are on edge.
I heard that he was trying to friggin' either
Scan their radios.
scan
yeah.
their radios or jam their radios.
I haven't seen anything about.
Okay.
I mean, I've seen the theory proposed,
Yeah.
but I haven't seen anything to
Yeah, I
say.
haven't seen anything to verify that. But either way, he didn't even, you know, either way.
Didn't that officer get fired already?
Him and another guy got put on leave, and then
Yeah,
the
but-
rest.
Yeah, 57.
Yeah, 57 of the officers wound up resigning.
What, in protest to that decision, or?
Yep.
Partially, but also partially not. The police
Just tired of the
union.
bullshit.
Well, the police union said, "Look, we're not going to defend you if you're part of that unit. Like you're on your own."
Wow, that's, oh my goodness. Gee.
And that's when they were like, "All right, bye." And I don't blame them.
Oh yeah, no. Not at all. And that, you know, that's, they came out and said it, but if you operate in one of these left-wing cities and knew your leadership, you should just know that you're going to get thrown to the wolves. And right now, after these last couple,
Yeah.
you know. And I'd fucking be out of there in a heartbeat.
Yeah, what's this Atlanta mayor? Quiche Bottoms, something like that.
I don't know.
Did you say huge bottoms?
Quiche Bottoms. Isn't that her last name? Quiche Bottom?
Bottom.
Yeah, something like that. What'd she do now?
No, isn't she like she's the mayor right now in Atlanta, right? So then
Oh yeah,
all the
that was-
cops under, she was the one who, didn't she fire the cop? Oh no, I don't think she has that right. Or
Well,
does
she
she?
might have some
I don't
influence
know.
on it.
Anyways, she's the mayor there, and that's where that incident happened. So police are not obviously welcome there in that place.
Right. Yeah, exactly.
Sorry,
And
I'm
if you
just
live in any
focused
other
on
city
taking
that
this guy out.
Had shit like that in your leadership, I'd be gone, and I'd be leaving, taking my family and everything else along, you know, out of there, because
Hell yeah.
that's just a terrible fucking place. Like, if they're just gonna let BLM run rampant, you don't want to be anywhere near that shit. You know, they had the riots in fucking Atlanta. You know, that cop might have even worked at some of those riots and had to fucking get bricks thrown at him and shit.
Yeah.
The thing
And
is,
he's
law
still
enforcement.
talking to the dude for half an hour, fucking reasonable.
Yeah, he's even giving him a chance to go. Didn't he? I think I recall.
I
he was
didn't watch
giving
the
him
whole
multiple
video.
chances to just go about his business, you know, drive off. But then, you know, just
Really, I
guy
didn't know
denied
that.
it. I think he said, have you been drinking? And the guy said yeah. And then he said, how many? It's like 1.5, 2.
Yeah, I heard that one.
What kind of drinks were they?
1.5, 2.
I don't
what?
remember. That's what he said.
Huh, 1.5, 2. 1.5, 2 what?
He
30s?
said they were cups of something.
Alright.
Anyways, I just know the officers gave him
I heard
some
that
chances
part. I
to get
didn't
away.
hear- Yeah, but that's not a chance to get away.
No, like a chance
They're
to
asking
just.
you if you're drinking, but
He could have said no and all that. I don't know. I have to look at the video again. I shouldn't say anything.
Just because you say no doesn't mean you go away. Because I tried that once,
Okay.
and I still had to do the whole fucking flashlight test and fucking touching my nose bullshit.
The breathe into the little
No, I
machine
didn't do a
there.
breathalyzer. I should have, because I had only had like one beer, and I just said no because I figured one beer wasn't enough anyway to fucking warrant even mentioning it, right? But then I fessed up to it that I had one. He's like, "Oh, changing your story."
Sorry, sir. I'm gonna have to bring you to the precinct.
Yeah. But anyway, I passed the thing, so he let me go. And I didn't try to grab his taser and fucking tase him. I didn't try to punch him.
Yeah.
Oklahoma
Imagine
State,
you did that.
Dead.
Oklahoma State coach Mike Gundy released a video on Tuesday, which he apologized for any pain and discomfort he caused his players by wearing a One America News shirt in a recent picture.
Oh my fucking word, man. Stop being fucking gay.
Right, like, how about this?
Just own it.
Yeah, like, look, if you are so sensitive that you are caused physical pain by someone having a different opinion
Oh
than you,
shit. You need to go get some psychiatric help.
right? For real.
It's fucking ridiculous. Bullshit. Ridiculous.
Yeah, I was talking on a Facebook group that I'm in, and we were talking about, or someone had posted, like, sort of the evolution of gay rights. And it was like, yeah, back in the 80s, they just wanted to be treated the same. And then back in the 90s, they wanted equality, like marriage equality and all that. And then, like, it's become bake the flag bigot, or bake the cake, you know, so that, you have to serve gay people even if you don't want
Oh,
to.
right. Well, then they just
And-
passed that in the Supreme Court. Right? They
And,
just said that you couldn't, yeah, fire a gay, tranny, whatever, just because of that.
And I was talking about, like, look, people just need to stop being so sensitive. Like, I can call you a tree, and if you get all bent out of shape about it, that's kind of your problem. Like, I mean, like, I shouldn't be expected to ask you what your fucking pronouns are. Like, you don't get to dictate what I say.
Right.
And, like, that's between me and you. Like, there should be no legislation that dictates that. And, I'm like, yeah, that just makes me a jerk and you a pussy. Like,
And free speech is out the window.
right. And, this one guy made a comment, because, I said some other stuff in there too, but this one guy made a comment sort of addressing some of the other stuff that I had said in there, and he's like, well, if I call you a piece of shit and you get offended, that's your problem. I'm like, exactly. We can all put our big boy britches on and fucking move on with our lives.
The
We
one
just say
punch
that of
rule.
Vaginas.
One punch rule.
Yeah, right.
You get one.
Yeah, first one's
Before
free.
there's a-
After that, I'm hitting back.
Well,
Yeah.
no. I'm saying one punch rule. The first one you can't file charges on. So if someone talks shit, well, they can get fucking smacked right in the face.
I have long been an advocate of, if you warn them and they continue and you hit them, you should be legally cleared.
Oh yeah, yeah. That's probably better.
Yeah. Like, look, you keep talking shit, I'm gonna punch you in your goddamn teeth, and blah blah
Right.
blah blah. All right, motherfucker.
Yeah, yeah. That's a little better than mine, because mine would leave in sucker punches, but when I was talking about mine, I kind of meant the same thing. Like you're in a conversation with somebody, and it's kind of known as what's going on. It's not like you just cold clock somebody from behind and oh, can't sue me.
Right.
Bro, this guy's on. Oh, I'm dead. Oh, thank goodness.
Wow, this thing's traverse is slow. Oh, someone's ended that second.
Oh my goodness.
Wow. That's a dead tank right there.
Yeah,
see that with a big fire eye coming out of it.
That's me, man.
Sorry, Ski. I'm just stall fucking you a little bit from my barrel.
It was funny when I was working at the metal shop. We were putting, we had grabbed a pallet of some metal, and the head of the metal department was in the forklift, kind of, you know, trying to jiggle it into a tight space, and I was in the front, kind of making sure it wasn't going to knock into anything. And he's like, "Yeah, it's going to be a tight fit." I said, "I can spit on it if you need to."
Oh my goodness.
He's like, "Yeah, you know, you might need to."
Saying that.
I was telling my fiance about it later. She's like, "You can't say that." I'm like, "It's a shop of guys.
Yeah, right?
No one's gonna give a shit." Like, and he's like 50. Like, he thought it was fucking funny.
Alright. Like, if you're working with dudes and they got all bent out of shape about that, that'd be kind of weird.
Time to find a different
I was thinking you could buy a little bit of beer, Kenny, because I know Dan likes his beer. Right?
Yeah, so do I.
Yeah. So, especially if it's
How that bounce?
Yeah, I know.
Oh, please give me more of your side to shoot. Oh, don't hide behind the fucking... We need to get on the flag.
Oh, yes. Yes, you do.
I'm gonna get shot in the ass if I start turning towards the flag right now, so I'm gonna try to kill these idiots. There it is.
Fuck. There's that one.
Damn.
Of course I miss.
Fucking E100. Fucking waffle.
You dead?
Yep,
I'm gonna get fucking tagged by this guy. Oh, if I sit right here, you can't hit me. Of course, I'm spotted, so they already can.
Yeah, he's got that barrage fire,
Oh, fuck, that's bad.
equalizer, yeah.
I'm not. This fucking TD should get on the flag.
Well, should I end it?
Sure.
That's fine.
Yeah, so hopefully
Being recorded
whoever's
sometime.
watching this, yeah, whoever watches this, even if someone even does watch it, like one or two people. Anyways, I hope you guys liked
Does it
it.
upload immediately?